Hi guys, John Richards here. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite productivity tips. My most favorite productivity tip that I learned a long time ago was to schedule everything, okay? And what I mean by that is I don't use a do list. I create a do list, then I schedule it. But the first thing I do when I create a do list is I prioritize it. I put it in order of priority. I don't just do anything. Because I know that I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning 7 days a week. So I know in the afternoon I'm going to be tired. So when I prioritize my do list, okay, I sit and I say, okay, what's that one thing that I can do tomorrow that if I did this, everything else would be easier and necessary? And I identify if that's the only thing I get done tomorrow, would I be happy? And I block that into my calendar, okay? Then I go back and I do that again. And I block that into my calendar. Then I do that again, and I block that into my calendar. My goal is to identify what are the 3 lead dominoes for tomorrow. And I always plan tomorrow today. But I schedule everything. If somebody calls me for a phone call, I schedule it. I just don't answer the phone and get on the phone. I'm not reactive, I'm creative. I learned this from Darren Hardy. You know, Darren Hardy has not answered the phone in 10 years. I don't answer the phone anymore. I let it go to voicemail, all right? Okay, then I listen to the message, and then I create a time, I identify, and then I schedule a time with that person of when we can talk. I don't just call somebody. I don't just listen to the phone call because my time is too valuable, right? Okay, so schedule everything. Okay, now here's a big one that I really learned that really changed everything for me. All right, first of all, plan tomorrow today, just like I just said. But at the end of every single day, sit down and identify, okay, what are the 3 most important things I need to do tomorrow? All right, do this every day, at least 5 days a week, 6 days if you can, because I want you to think about how this is really going to change things for you. All right. What are the 3 most important things I can do tomorrow? And again, I'm always asking myself that same question. If this is the only thing I got done tomorrow, would I be happy with my day? And I block that into my calendar. Like I said earlier, I schedule everything, okay? Then I identify the second item that's most important. Then I identify the third item that's most important, okay? Then out of those 3, I said, okay, which one of these are a must? You know, if I only got one thing done tomorrow and I'd be happy with my day, which one's a must? Okay, and I highlight that. And I try to schedule that first. Now, if it's a call block, of course, you know, if I'm getting up at 4 o'clock and my first work block at 6 o'clock, I don't want to be calling people at 6 o'clock. But I don't just call people anyway. Remember, I schedule everything. So I make sure that I block it in as soon as I can. I put everything as early as possible, okay? And I identify what are the 3 most important things. Now, here's the deal. I don't only get 3 things done during a day. My ultimate goal is to get the 3 most important things done, all right? Then I fill in the gaps with all the other stuff, you know, the chaos. You know, late in the day, I like to do self-training or do phone calls or do a conference call, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But in the morning, it's productive work on the 3 most important things and 1 must. Now, the last productivity tip is live by habit. Okay? You know, so let's say, for me, the first habit that I created that really changed things for me, that made me realize that, man, you know, it's the way to live, you know, because it becomes easy, was creating a habit of a morning routine. You know, I would get up and I would be negative. I'd have a negative mindset and I'd go through the day, oh, not another day, that kind of thing, you know, like a lot of us do. So I read a great book by Hal Elrod called The Miracle Morning. And he talked about in that book how using a morning routine created a mindset for him to face his day. It's like the old saying, go, you know, burn the ships and take the island. That's the way I look at it now. All right? And I get up at 4 o'clock 7 days a week. Now, it didn't start that way. Because a big thing with a habit, you need to, first of all, focus on one habit at a time. And You want to think big and act small. And what I mean by that is, if you're getting up at 8 o'clock now, don't all of a sudden say, I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock. Maybe you go back to 7:30 and give yourself that 30 minutes for your morning routine. What I like to do is I script my morning routine. I know exactly what I'm going to do. And check out some of my videos. There's some videos out there where I share my morning routine. But it's all about mindset. I get up at 4 o'clock, and for 90 minutes, I focus on mindset. That was the first habit I created. The second habit I created that's been life-changing for me is I live by priority. Okay? So I don't do something if there's something else more important. Okay? That's very important for me. So if I live by priority and I make sure that I do these things, it's like I was talking about, schedule everything, put everything on your calendar, make sure you identify the 3 most important things for tomorrow and which one's the one must, time block that into your calendar, and then live by habit. And it takes 66 days to create a habit. So sit down today and say, okay, what's the one habit? If I created this one, man, it's going to make a big change. And that's the first one you would want to do. I would suggest morning routine. If you're not doing a morning routine, try it. Read the book, Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and he'll explain to you exactly how important a morning routine is and how it changed his life. I don't know if you know how successful Hal is. He's amazing. He's an amazing guy. I got to have him as a life coach for a little while, and I learned so much from him, So the morning routine was my first one. Maybe that should be your first one. Hey, guys, if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Do me a big favor. Tell me you liked it. Also, make sure you comment. Tell me some of your productivity tips. What are some of the things you do to produce the results that you're getting? Also, make sure you share this with your friends that can use it. Hey, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you click the bell on the side, so you can get any future videos. I'm always doing videos like this, very short, all about process and how to reach the results you're looking for. Too many people, they focus on, okay, this is my result, and that's all they think about. But it's the process that gets you there. Life is a process, guys. So that's what I teach on my videos. Hey, also, if you like this kind of content, make sure you get on my private email list. I'm always emailing my list, great videos and great motivation and any deals that I have coming out. And so make sure you just click the link below in the description and get on my private email list. I'm going to send you a free gift on how you can get job quitting income, how you can quit your job in the next 30 to 90 days working online like I do. Hey, go out and make it an awesome day today, guys. See you on the next video.